And we are live. Okay. Going to do the usual. Let's get things up and sorted. Share. Link. Right. I'm also going to make sure that this ends up in the playlist. Any off chance any of these all want to come? Don't know. That's that bit done. Manage this one. 'Cause I just want to make it so that it's in the playlist for the Final Fantasy 14 streams. There we go. Close that down. Then I want the live chat, and boom. Alrighty. Let's get to it. Don't everybody. Oh, wait, no. I forgot Tumblr. I forgot about Tumblr. Alrighty. Now then, let's get to it. She needs my help with the pest problem, does she? If no one's already taken in the paddy fields that fill the May, we mice farmers consider our paddies as children. Oh. They certainly require just as much attention. There is rarely a day we do not worry about pests or someone, something. Something else that might do our fields harm. If you would like to know more about life in the village, why don't you try helping us tend to our paddies? I couldn't think of a better way to do so. Speak with my husband, Dagita. I know he will be glad for any help he can get. Dagita is this way. Also, as you can see by the tail, I am no longer a Makote. I have changed to the dragon-like species known as an Aura. That's hard to be saying though. Got a clock. There you go. I'll not be needing to worry about pests for the time being. Tell me to give you some compensation for your troubles. Go on ahead and talk to them. Hopscotch. Used to do that as a kid. Yeah, I know I found the earrings. With them being like 6 levels lower than what I've got. How is my current go? I've only got the one. Ooh, that ain't good. I kinda wanna fix it up. Ah. Fukata. I belong to the Dorman Liberation Front. I am also a proud resident of Namai with my own responsibilities to the village. I've been told to guard this spring and under no circumstances am I to leave my post. However, there is another job related to the village I want to take out. Here, take this liquid and sprinkle it around that area. Okay. Let's see how this goes. Smelly liquid. Sorry for the yawn. I literally just woke up. I've usually been up for about a good few hours by now, but for some reason today I slept in. Which is the first time since like the winter period. It's weird because like in winter I'll oversleep a lot. Because obviously it's dark out, the sun doesn't rise. Therefore, well, obviously it rises, but it's not rising as early. And so therefore my body just sort of sleeps in. Whereas now, because it's summer, it's up nice and early and everything, I'm up a lot earlier. But because I was up till like 3 AM for some ungodly known reason, I ended up waking up late. I think honestly I would have preferred the lack of sleep. Like 4 or 5 hours isn't really all that bad. I could still function on it. But to have just woke up, I started streaming because I didn't want to be too late. Like I was late already as is doing like waterfalls. It is what it is, sadly. I just gotta try and cope. And besides, I'm sure I'll wake up soon enough. And then we've got one more location for the smelly liquid to go to. I love how it's just called smelly liquid. We don't actually know what it is that's making it so smelly. It's just, yeah, it's just some smelly liquid. Don't need to worry about it. I swear, if we find out afterwards, I might be surprised. There we go. A lot less of a damaging way to get down. Fukata! We have done the job for you. No doubt you are wondering just why that liquid smells like. Oh god, here we go. Well, it is made from a mix of pungent ingredients. Animal innards, resin, and garlic, to name but a few. It does a fantastic job of keeping the beasts at bay. Heyo, Panda! One of my friends in the Alamegan resistance taught me how to make it. Oh, and you will have to give your clothes, let's see, 3 thorough scrubbings all to do. Why would you put animal innards into such a horrid thing? Like, I get it, keep the beasts at bay, but Jesus. But yes, welcome to the stream, Panda. Hope you're doing well. Let's not yet lose hope, though the situation in Namai is bleak. Mayhap it is not so elsewhere. I wish to speak with others outside the village. Luis and I will look for farmers in the paddies to the east. Dante, I ask that you look to the south. Surely they cannot all have given in to despair? Just doing some gardening on roofs. Nice, nice, nice. Gonna guess at the very least you've been doing that since before I woke up, considering I never got a notification of you getting onto Wizards. Thank you, thank you, thank you. If you hadn't come along, I don't know what I would have done. What am I doing out here? Oh, looking for flowers. I need some for my parents' graves. Oh. The most my brother and I usually bring a yellow, because it was my mother's favorite color. You haven't seen any, have you? Hold on. Golden carnations. Here we go. This is what she'll be after, no doubt. You have a massive captain. Jesus. God, it's so nice and cool. I don't need to worry about what to do. Don't need to worry about overheating and phasing out. So good. There you go, little girl. Ah, you found some. Thank you so much, sir. That's twice you saved me now. If you have some time to spare, maybe you could come with me? I'm sure Mother and Father will want to meet the man who showed me such kindness. We buried them on a cliff to the west of the village. There's a path through the terraces, I'll show you. It's got real sad, real fucking... Imagine it being cool. Could not be me, right? Like, fuck, even, like, the fact that it's been so hard here recently is something that isn't bizarre, but good lord, we could have definitely done with this cooler weather a lot quicker. Also, what the hell is in my inventory that I can... Oh, the entire coffin. Yeah, I never bother with that because I'm usually getting my level 80 gear before I even get the entire coffin. Well, in this case, obviously, because that's as far as I can get in terms of armor. I can't wait till I can start getting the level 80 stuff though. I need to go up. Damn it. I should not have followed. Hey Chloe. How are you doing today? I'm glad that you could join us for the stream. Showing off our usual free company greeting. I'm gonna do it right back. Because why not? It feels weird not doing it now. I'm so used to doing it. It feels weird not doing it now. Too warm. How are you doing? I'm doing good. It's actually nice and cool up in my area. Don't get me wrong. It's nice and sunny out. So we'll probably end up being a little bit on the warmish side later, but like currently it's like 90 degrees outside. It's windy. In my flat it's like 23 degrees. And if it does actually start getting a bit warmer, then I could just put the fan on. So. I'm doing pretty good. I just need to like wake myself up a bit more because I woke up right before I started stream. Because I overslept for like the first day since winter ended. We're here. Just give me a moment to put down the flowers and I'll introduce you. Oh, this is gonna be depressing. They love to meet travelers and hear tales of faraway places. Maybe you could tell them one about your homeland. 1 second. Just messaging someone back. There we go. Hey, Reese. Azami! Azami! Are you there, Azami? What in the... You should not be here. Get away from my sister. Don't be so rude. He saved me from monsters. Brother, he even helped me pick flowers for Mother and Father. Go back to the village now. You're scaring me. I said go. Stay inside and lock the door until I return. Yo, what the hell? Don't think me ungrateful. My sister was the only family I have. If you saved her, then thank you, but it changes nothing. I asked you to leave, and now I'm asking you again. I'm not going to report you to the Imperials or anything stupid like that. But it's too dangerous for you to stay here, so please, I'm begging you, just leave us alone. So she told, did she? Yes, that's right. My mother and father believed in the rebellion. They left to fight for Lord Kalen. They came home on a car driven by Imperial soldiers. The soldiers demanded that the families of the insurgents present themselves, or else they'd burn the whole village to the ground. So we did. What choice did we have? They beat us in the village square with their hands, with sticks, with anything. They kicked us while we lay on the ground, begging for mercy. They made us denounce my mother and father, call them fools, call them traitors, say they deserve to die. I heard them laugh, but I dared not look up. One leaned closer and whispered in my ear that he'd do to my sister if they had to come back. They're gone, but they're never far. All it takes is the wrong word in the wrong ear. They'll return. And then I'll have to dig another grave if I'm lucky. Whatever you came here to do, leave us out of it. If you want to fight the Imperials, go and fight them on your own. You can't help us, no one can. And this is all we've got, so please, don't take it from us. Jesus, things got fucking dark. Let's see, that's good to hear. Let's see how warm it's getting here today. And there's nothing wrong with to sleep in this weekend. Yeah, that's true, Chloe, that is true. It is the weekend, so I guess there is nothing wrong with sleeping in all that much. I got bored of watching a progress bar go up slowly, so I decided to join stream. I knew you'd join eventually, my dude. You might be downloading, you might be installing stuff on your laptop, but I knew you'd join at some point. Oh, blimey. Good. You have come at a good time, Dante. We've recently completed our inquiries. What of yours? I was not aware of these events. The boy, Issa, he told you all of this. Such disgraceful, despicable crimes. If I knew the men responsible, I would not hesitate to hunt them down. And forgive me, that outburst was unbecoming. The more I learn of the Imperial's actions in my absence, the more difficult I find it to marshal my emotions. Could Lord Hein have foreseen this? That our people's spirits would be broken so? Though at first I scoffed at his pronouncement, it feels all too possible now that he might resolve to surrender himself. Hello, Sayaka. Hope you're doing well, darling. Jesus Christ, you butchered the spelling by like one letter. Also, if you're curious, we have on 28% for Tomb Raider. Jesus Christ. Yeah, that is going up slow. A new ruby tithe. Despite everything we have seen and learned, I refuse to renounce this cause. We should return to the House of the Fears and consult with our comrades. Perhaps together we might... Did you hear that? Quickly, we must find a place to hide. Da, 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 da. We have more side quests. You're riding with controllers, another pain. I'm honestly used to it. It can be a bit annoying at times, like, you know, for example, when I mess up a little bit, but otherwise it's not actually that bad. It's just a slight bit slow, but you get over it with time. Because as you can see, like, even with a controller, I'm pretty fast with a controller. So, it's just, you know. Plug in a keyboard. I don't have a spare keyboard. Especially one with an extension that long, because my PS5 is like on the other side of the room. I do love the music for this. Oh, I got ruined by the fate. There we go. So let's see, we've got an Aether current there, which I'm gonna quickly nab. Yeah, that's the thing. So it's like, even if I did have a keyboard, I don't think there'd be one with an with a cable long enough to reach. I just gotta find Vyasan's grandson. Oh. She's literally come all this way. Where's my hug? There we go. That pet was well off. Oh, blind. Oh. Right. Where is it? Where is it? God, with the fact that I'm so tall, it's like going right over her head. You literally came all this way to find me. That was actually really sweet. Alright. I need to try and find Vyasan's grandson. Oh, that's a beautiful mount. Is that a... Hold on 1 second. Is that an armored horse that I'm seeing? Is that an armored horse that can sprout wings? That's definitely some sort of elegant sort of thing. That's gotta be an elegant horse. Is that like one of your new mounts that you managed to get? The average 6 foot versus 5'11" mean be like. I think the others are actually taller than 5, because I did max height. I'm not entirely sure. Oh, I can actually see Ryosu's grandson. Yeah. Oh, that's a beautiful golden horse. Oh, I love that so much. Are you getting these from like the raids and stuff? Because if so, when I have access to them, I'm so joining you. Well, once I have access and actually, you know, feel comfortable enough to do them. Oh, man. Oh, they're from PvP. That reminds me, I need to do PvP. Oh, Christ. I just remembered, yeah, I need to do PvP. What's my... rankings? How long until the series is actually run out? Because I actually want to get some new stuff. I need to try and do some more PvP off screen. Oh, it's not from the series? Oh, it's from the shop then? Oh, okay. That's good to know. So is that from the marks and stuff? Or is it from... Is it from like where you rank? Oh, confront the looping looters. Oh, from achievements from having Makai title. Okay. Okay, so it's from the actual achievements. That's alright then. I need to do more PvP at some point then. The other thing is like I'm more comfortable in PvP as a machinist than anything else, surprisingly. It's like most of my classes are close range, but like for PvP, a ranged class feels better for me, which is really surprising. Also these, because I know how much you like squealed a little bit when I said I got the Gaily Kitten pet. This is it. Oh, there's a camera, you little bugger. It's just a little kitten in a little bat suit. Just a little kitten in a bat suit. You would have us return some insignificant child's mug. What? Do not make me laugh. This whole area belongs to us, including any plants that may happen to be plucked by a child of mine. You guys really gave again werewolves and stuff a bad name. I realize that. I don't care what you say, I'm naming him Philip. Oh, of course you are. You love naming all my minions at this rate if they don't have a name already. I need to get the Aether coins that are around here, but I'll have to do it off screen because I don't want to like faff about with so much stuff being on the screen. Plus I'm not in the searching mood right now in terms of Aether currents. Thankfully those are the only ones I'll have to do because I do and you will never stop me. You say that, but you never named the little Fenrir pup. You're the mugwort. I was trying to collect plants to make some medicine. I read about it in one of my grandfather's botancy books. There are so many sick people in the village, I just wanted to help. There's one more thing I need for the medicine. Waterweed. I tried to fish some out of the river earlier with a pole, but I didn't have much luck. Could you get some for me? Yes, you missed a pet. Alright, Chloe, have a good day. Hopefully we'll see you again later in the stream or something, because I could very well be streaming the entire day. But yes, I hope you have a good day. And make sure to look after yourself. There you go, kid. There's a waterweed for you. Now he can go ahead and make the medicine that he wants to make. The Hornbill has committed the greatest mistake, deciding to attack me for no reason. Death. 2 strips of Hornbill tenderloin. That's made me a slight bit hungry. Thing is, I've got to wait till later on because I don't have anything for lunch. I'm all out of breakfast and lunch food. I only have dinner food. Until like Wednesday when I get paid anyway. Appears me to see a very small circle of force or law, something else we are Garlement to think for, I suppose. Seems like it. All sorts. Kohagi, you have a question. Could I ask you to help with a problem of mine? It concerns some water serpents that have recently infested the One River. They used to only be found further to the west, but for one reason or another, some have found their way closer to Namai. If prepared properly, they are quite delectable. However, there are far more in the river than one could ever hope to cook. No, their numbers must be controlled by other means. Please, slay a few of them for me, enough to stop them from taking the whole river for their own. Oh, and should you happen to get your hands on a few of their livers, please deliver them to my husband Sente. Wait, there's a unicorn man at the Conjurer's Guild? The completionist side of me isn't wanting that mount. That's 2 water serpents now. Looks like I need food, but I'm sure what to eat. I relate to that so much of times. Oh. Carbonara. Carbonara is pasta. Yo, that pizza, I'm freaking there, dude. I'm freaking there for pizza. Oh, I love pizza. I want pizza so bad. Ooh. There you go, Sente. Your wife has this too. Used to slay the water sippers I saw and take them home to cook. Of course, that all starts once the Empire blocked off the Ring River. Let's see, have I done all the ones via quests? No, there's just one more to do via quest. Is it available now? It doesn't look like it. I'm not seeing any blue ones. I'm sorry, Tiger, but you decided to attack. This is self-defense. Screw it, I'm making the comment. Cutscene time.
Imperials.
Shit, do they know we're here? Are we gonna have to charge in and kill some fools?
Why are you milling about like a pack of slack-jawed mongrels? Form a line! Now! Finally. I come before you today to deliver an announcement of the highest import. So listen well. While on a charitable mission to Isari village, the acting viceroy and her personal guard came under attack from Confederate forces. This brazen, unconscionable act cannot and will not go unanswered. As loyal subjects of the Empire who enjoy her safety and prosperity, you have a duty to defend her as well. There is no cause for alarm. We have no intention of sending ill-trained fodder to the front line. Those who are selected will be expected to perform rudimentary tasks, cleaning and maintenance and so forth. You will serve only as long as you are needed. Afterwards, you'll be free to return to your homes. You first.
Come on, dude, rather than taking the chance of them doing so much to the village.
The Empire has no pressing need of cleaners. This is but a thinly veiled attempt to intimidate those who supported the Confederacy's actions, and isolate any whose loyalty they already suspect.
And lastly, you. That should suffice for now.
Don't worry, I will be back before you know it. Listen to the elders while I'm away, and do not play outside the village. Everything is going to be fine. I love you, all right? Remember that I love you.
We thank you for your cooperation. Rest assured that this will all be over very soon, once the Confederacy has been made to pay our own ruby tithe.
The lupine went way too willingly. I do not like it. That is not a formation you put around somebody that's clean. And the villagers know all too well that there's something
There's no telling what
wrong.
might happen to those people. We have to help them. And we shall. But before all else, we must needs ascertain their destination. I doubt this is the first village the Garleans have visited, nor is it like to be the last. I will track these men. Will you help me?
Of course. Why wouldn't
Pray
I?
return to our headquarters and tell the others what you saw here. Should we have need of reinforcements, I would know that they are ready. But I should be going with you. I came here to Soon enough, Lise. Soon enough. For now, we must proceed with caution. I know that. I do. It's just... when I saw them rounding those people up... Look, if anything happens, anything at all, you'd better call for us. I mean it, Yugiri. Anything at all.
You calm your tatas, woman. Jesus. I'm not gonna leave you out of such a big fight. Alright, what happened to us, Sunita? It's just all about food now. Given the circumstances, we must make every effort to refrain from needless violence. True. Yes, as shinobi's too. But when a more discreet approach is required, use it with these darts. They are coated with an alchemical reagent that induces a deep sleep. Nice. We got blowguns. If the dart finds its mark, he shall find it. Let's see. Straight for the dome. Well done, my friend. Now, give me a map. There's a vantage point from which you may observe and fire upon the other soldiers. Worry not, I shall be with you every step of the way. Keep watch for other patrols. We shall speak again on the other side of the river. I'm wondering what I might make for food tonight. It's gonna have to be a rice dish, because, like, I've got nothing else to make. I don't want to do pasta 2 days in a row, especially when I've got nothing to put with the pasta. So it might be rice, chicken Kievs, with some tikka masala sauce. Sounds like it'll be good. Straight to the dome. Go eat food. I'm not eating food now. I don't have any lunch food. If I make a proper meal like that, it won't last me throughout the day because I haven't got any breakfast or lunch food. My food cupboard is a bit scarce, as it usually is about this time. I don't get paid me PIP until Wednesday, and then I get my universal credit on Friday. So I literally can't do anything to get food at the moment. I literally have to wait till later in the evening. I know I need food, darling, but there's just not much I can do. I have to wait till I get paid so I can actually restock and stuff. I'll be fine though. It's not the first time this has happened. Reese can attest to that. promise you I'll be okay. I'll even message you when I decide to make food. So that way you know I've eaten. Excellent work, Dante. They appear to be none the wiser. The villagers are being held in the castrum to the south. Fluminis. Once it was the base of operations for the Gallian occupation, until 10 or so years ago when they relocated to Doma Castle. Now the castrum serves as little more than a storage facility. I spied 2 sentries near the gate. As you have proven yourself to have impeccable aim, I would ask you to incapacitate them. This very hill should afford you a clear shot. You have no idea what my brain was like the moment you said good boy. Just... I have no idea how to react to that. I know it's obviously as praise, but still, like... my brain. Oh, I think I got him in the crotch. Ooh, that was a bit below the belt. Two sentries slumber side by side. That was as appear to be forthcoming. Alright. No, don't do that. No, I like it. I know it's meant to be as a good thing. I like it. It's just my brain didn't know how to react. There's the villagers. And from the other villages are assembled for inspection. These came back with some great timing. What the hell did I miss by Simon being called a good boy? Should I be concerned? No, refuse. To be fair, Reese classes me as a father figure. Oh yeah, by the way, actually, yeah, you two have actually met. Sayaka, this is Reese, one of my mates on Discord, who, if me and you do end up together, you will be meeting properly. But yeah, Reese kind of sees me as a father figure. Attention! Surely you will all be transported to the facility on the distant shore. Your duties, as you have been previously informed, will be rudimentary in nature. More specifically, you will be tasked with the repair and maintenance of various arms and armaments, as well as Magitech devices. Magitech? But we're farmers, we don't know the first thing about Magitech. It'd take us months, if not years, to learn how to do that kind of work. The material in question was damaged when your kith and kin rose up in rebellion. Therefore, you bear responsibility for its repairs. If you cannot perform your duties, you will learn how, and if you cannot learn how, then your villagers may find themselves at the mercy of the Confederacy and other radical elements. Is that what you want? Deal with this rabble unneeded at the castle. This is no temporary measure, as men and women will die in servitude. Once they are taken to the other facility, it will be too late. If we are to intervene, we must do so now, agreed? Then let us be about it. But yeah, now, Saika, you have permission to call me good boy. And because I liked it coming from you. Yeah, sounds about right. I don't think you'll get to laugh that long, but yeah. Stocky and spindly and strappy, no? Yeah, no, a single one of them was able to deal with you, Giddy. Fortunately, a solution presents itself. I would have you disguise yourself as an Imperial soldier and convince them that a change of the guards is in order. You have your pick of your uniforms. There's none. I'd be laughing for at least a minute before someone rips my lungs out to get me to show. I mean, obviously I can't reach through the screen and do that, but I'd probably think of something to shut you up. Our sleeping beauties have been laid to rest in their bunks. While I was in the barracks, I happened upon these spare uniforms, in case the items in your possession are not to your liking. Thank God for that. This Kabuto and Teko should match the Owagi, Hakama, and Choka in your possession. And with that, you have a full set. I'm sure that once you change, it will seem as though it was bespoke. You will need to give the soldiers guarding the villages a proper Imperial salute. You'd either bribe me with food or jam something in my mouth to shut me. Or I'd say something that would make you remember something that you absolutely hate from a D&D thing. I hate the fact that I have to wear some friggin' Imperial clothing forever. This one's all over the place. Jesus, I definitely need to sort that out. You'd be a bit shocked. Shocked at what? Shocked at which part? That's my question. I need to do Imperial Salute. How the hell is that? That's my Imperial Salute. Oh, sorry. I'm not that evil. Make it sound like I'm Satan himself. Nah, he's on about me. Although I am questioning what you'd be a bit shocked about. Yeah, remember, darling, Simon's my actual name. Which you are more than welcome to call me. You don't need to call me Dante. I don't have the physical strength to do such a thing. You give me all the power to torture you. You even ask me yourself to torture you in D&D. You're the one that gives me all the ammunition and the power to do so.
Listen to me, all of you. We have dealt with the Imperials for now, but you must flee this place quickly.
Dealt with them? Oh no. You didn't kill them, did you?
Are you mad? There's no escaping the Empire. Running will only make it worse.
To stay is
No,
to die.
Saika, me and you are the
know
lovers.
this to be true. Even if you lack the will to fight, surely
It's not
you have
that
the will
sort of
to
torture.
live. Or has that
It
too
is
been
not
beaten
that
out of
sort
you?
of
Is this what
torture.
has become of Doma?
You were Lord Hien's retainer, trained to fight without fear and obey without question. Well, we're not. We're lost and afraid. We hate this, all of this, but we can't do a damn thing to change it. And trying will only make it worse. It's a pathetic existence, but it's all we got. And when people like you come here pretending it can be different, it doesn't help, all right?
Peace, boy. Peace. She came to help, and for that we should be grateful.
Elder, your face.
We all have scars. Some too many to bear. Too many battles. Too much lost. Our friends,
Of course she's gonna
our
think you're an
family,
adult.
even our
She doesn't know
liege.
who you are.
We who survived are forced to bend the knee, to sell our souls and surrender our dignity. How are we
And
to
considering
lift
you're
our
in one of
heads
my
when this
streams, of course
shame
she's gonna
weighs so
think you're like
heavily
in your
upon us?
20s.
Your courage, your resolve, they are as salt in our wounds.
If they only knew what you would do for them, my lord. You have made your plight clear, and I shall impose my will no more. But know this, brothers and sisters of Doma. For all you have suffered, for all the horror and the ignominy, you are still here. You are still alive. My lord prays you value your life as highly as he does. As for me, I swear by all the Kami in creation that I will free you from this torment, no matter the cost.
If the Imperials come for me, I will tell them we were tricked by an Ori woman.
Tell them whatever you must to keep your loved ones safe.
Why would you... After everything?
There we go. That was a bit more comfortable and fitting. Apologies, Dante. I was lost in thought. Mayhap they have the right of it. Mayhap we are fools for urging them to fight us once more. Yet I believe, I have to believe, that in their heart of hearts, they still... Now is not the time. We must finish what we started. I have in my possession a powerful medicine that befuddles the mind and memories. We must administer it to the soldiers ere they awake. The medicine will leave the soldiers confused and unable to clearly recall recent events. They will suspect that they fell asleep at their posts and be reluctant to discuss it with the others. It is not more than a temporary measure, but we dare not cure it for the sake of the villagers. Tend to the last two I put to sleep. I shall see to the others. Just a few more years. Jesus Christ. A few more minutes I'd understand, but a few more years? The hell is wrong with you? What the hell? Do you barely sleep, my dude? Lord Almighty. Fala, is that you? Christ. I really question you freaking Imperials right now. One of you has daddy issues, the other one wants to sleep for a good few more years. Lord Almighty. I wanna go. You are home. As far as I'm concerned. Seriously, I had to attack just as I was leaving. Do you cringe if I go, yeah, and ooh? Because my friend I do that to him, and he cringes and tells me off, and he's 20. If anything, I'd probably end up like treating you like an actual cat girl, just start like scratching you behind the ears or something. I'd end up like petting you or scratching you behind the ears like you would like an actual cat girl or something. Especially if we were like together. Like if we were together, I would actually definitely do that.
Forgive me for making you search.
Well, I gotta
It
make
calms
the little
me,
cat
the
girl
sound.
purr every now and then.
It helps me to remember the sway of the ocean when I close my eyes. Despite the many great and noble things I said, in truth I am not of Doma. I was born beneath the waves of the Ruby Sea.
Yeah, I'm aware we met your parents.
To think that you were there, that you even spoke with my mother and father. They are in good health then. The knowledge is of great comfort to me. That I might have the strength to protect my home from the Empire, I left to learn the secrets
Time
of
for
the
the
shinobi.
scritches to begin, I
Day
suppose.
and night we trained.
Legit, if you were here, I'd literally be
After a
scratching
time,
you
my skills were
behind the
recognized,
ears for that one.
and I was dispatched to assist the Doman Liberation Front. It was then that I met Lord Kayan and his son, and their loyal samurai, Gozetsu. Good men all, brave and true, so clear their eyes, so pure their purpose. Any shinobi would have been proud to serve them and Doma. But in the end, I will always be of the sea. Every day, I pray for my home and for the people I left behind, that they might be spared the wages of war and live in peace, untouched by this madness. I confessed this to Lord Hien once. Do you know what he said to me? He said, "Good. We are better for the conviction of our allies, and draw inspiration from their example. What is weak alone may together grow stronger." Never did I lose faith in them. Even when all was lost and I led our people to Eorzea, I clung to the belief that our dream would one day be realized. But when I gazed into those eyes bereft of hope, when those broken men balked at liberty, the dream was shattered.
I'm not gonna lie, being an aura actually suits my character a lot better than being a Mikote. Just like in
Yet you
terms
remain
of
resolute, even in the
how I
face
have
of
him in my
everything we
brain
have
in terms
seen.
of his story and stuff.
It heartens me more than you know. Thank you for standing by this naive fool.
You are not naive, you giddy.
An Imperial airship. It is bound for Doma Castle. Quickly, we must rejoin the others.
So Izanami is thinking of dyeing her hair pink with purple blue ends. It's gonna be interesting. Okay, I've got quite a long way to walk into my, so we're just gonna hop on over there via teleportation. Still on there. So we've not been up around any of that part, so. What are you thinking of making for food then, Sayaka? Or what have you made for food, I should say? Because it's been a bit of time now. I think you've probably made a bit of food by now. Bacon and egg toasty. Didn't want to order. Fair. Bacon and egg toasty. That does sound good though. Mainly when I make toasties, I mainly make like a cheese and ham toasty or something. Or a cheese and turkey slice toasty.
There you are. What happened? Are the villagers all right?
Yeah, you gotta add a nice bit of cheese.
We freed them, along with many others. Kosetsu, we spied an airship bound for the castle. Know you aught of it?
You can send it to me in private.
Aye, that we do. The Crown Prince is come to Doma.
Oh,
We
great, that
suspect this is a
bugger's
result
here.
of recent events in Girabania. Our defeat notwithstanding, there appears to be some concern in Garlemald that subversive elements may be rallying in other provinces. Though Yotsuyu governs Doma, Xenos remains the province's anointed viceroy, and it would seem he has come to assess the current situation in person.
If Xenos is here, we must seize this opportunity and kill him.
Would that
Are
it
you
were so
insane?
simple, Lady Yugiri. You may recall that we encountered Xenos at Rolga's Reach. We have seen firsthand what he can do. His power defies explanation. He faced the Alliance, the Resistance, and the Scions, and he defeated us all. We survived and learned from the experience, it is true. But if we are to defeat him, it will not be through simple opportunism. We will require a flawless plan.
That is true.
We know his strengths. A prodigious swordsman trained from childhood by the finest Imperial tutors, reputed to be without equal on the battlefield, which is why we must not meet him there. Nay, we keep to the shadows, the domain of the shinobi, and thence we strike. You need only give me the chance.
Were this but a matter of personal revenge, I would not presume to bar your path, for I myself crave that same vengeance. But to draw steel against the Emperor's son is a grave decision, and one that will shape our nation's future. Do not forget Lord Hien's words.
What, that we should sheathe our swords if the people lack the will to fight? I will not squander this opportunity. If we do naught, our master's life is forfeit.
Even should you succeed, Xenos' death will not win Doma her freedom. More likely, her doom. Can we defend our people against the Empire's retribution? We few against a legion? Do not be a fool, child!
Mayhap I am a fool with foolish dreams of a future that will never be. But I cannot, I will not forsake them!
Almost half the stream.
Yukiri, wait!
What now?
Alright. I will not pursue her. It is for her to think on our master's words and recognize the futility of her choice. Those, at least, are my thoughts. But may be different. Should you wish to give chase, I will not bar your path. We each have but one life. It is not to be spent recklessly in pursuit of our goals. I pray she realizes this soon. So she's in my mind at least. Let's see. Oh, did you? Let's see. Okay, social, friends list, Seneca, view adventure plans. Oh, that's actually really cute. I like that. Hold on, isn't that the Leonhardt stuff? I'm guessing you glammed some of your outfits for Leonhardt, or is it at the very least close to Leonhardt? Either way, that looks fucking amazing. I love that. It's like a very modern day outfit. I need to glam at some point. Oh shit. Ow. That hurt. It looks a bit like it. It's a glam from the start. Oh. It is a very nice modern day-ish outfit though. would seem that Xenos has no desire to remain in Doma any longer than necessary. He wishes to inspect the moon gates this very eve. His impatience is to our advantage. He arrived without warning and gave Yotsuyu no time to prepare. The whole castle is in a state of upheaval. To avoid any delay, he has declined a full escort. We will be traveling with no more than a handful of soldiers. The kami could not have blessed us with more auspicious circumstances. Oh, we're going along with it. Jesus Christ. Zuka Mana is some distance from here. Okay. Why are we about to do this? Why are we being this foolish? Issei, are you about to rat us out? Oh, I can, of course you will. You want to keep your sister safe at the very least. But no, I do like it. It's a nice glow. Oh, Christ. Okay. You're welcome, darling. Time to chug some water down, I think. They cannot come any quicker. Alrighty. I think we're near Yuzuka Manor. Oh yeah, if we're not, I'll be surprised. Okay, so yeah, this is Yuzuka Manor here. The music in this area is really good though. I love the music in Doma. So good, very fitting. And it's just so peaceful. This is fair enough. Let us discuss our plan of attack. Xenos' itinerary is as follows. He would depart Doma Castle by ship and approach the Moon Gates. The Magitech field will be deactivated briefly, allowing his vessel to pass. He will then continue onto these very docks, where he and his entourage will disembark. As you can see, this area is not ideal for an ambush. Wide open, multiple avenues of escape. The manor is better suited to our needs. Let us split and search for suitable hiding places. Dun, 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 dun. Not sure what caused the interruption there, but okay. Cutscene time. From the roof, we would have a clear view of the docks. It is settled. We shall lie in wait here until Xenos arrives. As discussed the progress to plan, he shall fall with my first blow. If not, then the two of us will have to engage him in open combat. His escort is of no consequence, which means that we will have a 2-to-1 advantage. Nevertheless, he is not to be underestimated. It's Lim Solominsa. Stars is a masochist. Maybe I should get them on the D&D stuff. Alright, Sayaka darling. Hope you have a good day, okay, sweetie? And as I said, don't worry. I'll message you when I've got food cooking. I'll even show you a picture if needs be.
The village is not far, my lord. If it please you, we shall escort you there directly.
Less a province than a graveyard. The rotting husk of a broken nation devoid of proper sport. But as his radiance wishes...
Yeah. I hope you have a good day, darling.
Yes, of course, my lord. And may I say how terribly sorry we are that you had to come so far.
We labored long to sow the seeds of hatred, of fear, to train them as beasts. Now we shall see the harvest. Let there be savage beasts baying for blood, and not hollow-eyed prey cowering in the dark. Or there will be no joy in this hunt.
Shinobi? And me without my brute.
How weak you are. Is this the sum of your hate?
I'd have at least finished off the rest of the soldiers.
For Lord Kyan! For Doma!
What did we do? Stab him in the head? Like, very lightly?
Mayhap I shall test this new blade of yours. Let us hope it is to my liking, lest your misfortunes compound. Then again, I am loath to expend such effort on the unworthy. Come, earn the honor.
Alright, time to fight off against Big Man Xenos. Good looking beast.
This day you die. Leave this to me.
Let us put you to a proof.
No, I must fight on. I must.
Run, beast, run!
Got to think he just sees us all as a game. Well, Yuguri's down.
Ah, I remember you. Al Amigo, the champion of the savages.
Yeah, back then I was using my monk class.
Look ye where the sun doth rise, see crimson embers darkening skies. Look ye where the sun doth fall, see azure lost amidst the squall.
Oh, how right I was to spare your life. Hear me, hero. Endure. Survive. Live. For the rush of blood. For the time between the seconds, live. For the sole pleasure left me in this empty, ephemeral world, live!
Yuguri's either extremely wounded
You are
or
not
dead.
worthy.
Get away from them, you imperial dog!
It's about time you fucking stepped up.
No, don't. You must flee.
We're not going anywhere, do you hear me? We're not running away! What you're doing is stupid and reckless, and I never wanted any part of it, but here we are! I've spent my whole life hating myself. For every time they made me beg, for every time I held my tongue to protect the people I love. And then you came along and reminded me of all the things I never said and never did, and it was even worse. I would have given anything to forget, to walk away, but I knew I'd never be able to live with the guilt. So we came, all of us, for you, for ourselves, for Doma!
Damn, dude.
Death is death, regardless of the reason. Yet you seem determined to die, intruding upon this sacred ground, turning weapons you can scarcely wield upon me. Your lives will not even begin to redress the balance.
How wrong you are! Go, now! Gusetsu, see to Yugiri.
Aye!
I can't see a damn thing. Someone stop them!
Woman, all your fucking soldiers are dead.
My lord?
Of course, Alfino is here. Thank Alfino, he's at the House of the Fears, patiently awaiting your arrival. You should have seen the way he turned pale when he heard about Yugiri's plan, and how you of all people had decided to help her. He was in such a panic, barking orders, calling for a squadron to be assembled. As were you. I was rather composed, as I recall, though that is neither here nor there. Can you believe it? He faced the Crown Prince himself and lived to tell the tale. You have no idea what this means to us. Everyone's talking about getting more weapons and armor, and we're not going to stop until we've taken back our homeland. Alright, getting a bit ahead of ourselves, aren't we? We've got wounded to tend to first. We should get back to the village. I will be coming back here to sort out the rest of the Aether Currents off screen. After fighting that demon, I can only imagine. I suppose I ought to apologize to you for, you know. Anyway, thank you for not giving up on us. The shinobi too.
How are you feeling, my lady?
Much the better for my comrades' ministrations and your most generous hospitality. You need not worry.
Good. If there is anything else we can do for the two of you, anything at all, just ask.
Stare any harder and you're like to burn a hole in them. Go and say your piece, for goodness sake.
I've got nothing more to say to them. I'm going to find out how the others are getting on.
Gosetsu, Mistress Alize, I owe you an apology. I acted with reckless disregard for my own safety, and endangered I know not how many others in so doing. Scorning your wise counsel, I knowingly defied our master's wishes, and left you no choice but to follow suit.
Nonsense. I followed our master's wishes to the letter. Consider once more his words, and the intent therein. In offering his head, he but sought to shield his people from harm, loyal retainers included. You must value your life more highly, Shadow Walker.
On the other hand, your recklessness did serve as an inspiration to many. Mayhap you should not be so hard on yourself. In any event, if you must apologize profusely, it seems only right that you expend as much effort thanking the one person who supported your plan from the first.
Fair point. If I wasn't there, she definitely would be dead.
There are no words which will suffice. But thank you.
And there they are!
12 be praised. When I learned of your rather questionable plot to assassinate Xenos, I feared we would need to recruit a new primal slayer.
I'm sorry we couldn't be there. Alize made me swear to stay behind no matter what. I think she was worried I'd hurl myself at Xenos the moment I set eyes on him.
Probably. I don't blame her for thinking that either.
What? You'll forgive me for changing the subject, but now would seem a good time to discuss where we go from here. Though the Empire has yet to retaliate, the fact remains that we have revealed our presence and signaled our intentions in so doing. It is only a matter of time before the Imperials move against us. Given that we lack the strength to oppose them, 'tis plain some manner of brilliant stratagem is required. Therefore, I yield the floor to the preeminent tactician of our time, with whom I was privileged to share a wound.
Did she have to word it like that? Couldn't she have just said our brother?
If you insist. While in Kagane, we debated a number of approaches and were eventually forced to concede that we cannot look to the Alliance for aid, even were it possible to ferry sufficient forces and materiel from Eorzea in a timely manner. Such a massive undertaking would not long escape the attention of the Empire. It would be a miracle if our ships reached the shore. Fortunately, according to Tataru and Hancock's intelligence, the Empire has withdrawn most of its forces from Doma in the past year, leaving her relatively unguarded. That being the case, a popular uprising spearheaded by the full might of the Doman Liberation Front may feasibly be sufficient to threaten the seat of provincial government, namely Doma Castle. 'Twould be rather easier said than done, of course, but I have seen worse plans prevail.
Then we must need
Screw
to meet
you
with Lord
too,
Ian and
Alpha, now.
convince him to return. For there is no surer way to inspire our people to rise up as one. He desired proof of his subjects' conviction, and they have provided it, through no less a deed than openly opposing Xenos himself.
Yeah, that's true.
It will work. It has to work. And next time, we will defeat him.
be travelling to the Azim steppe that time. Travel on Hein once before, and I am confident I can do so. Moreover, it was to me whom he put the question of Domus as well. I feel it is my duty to deliver him our people's reply. Our countrymen's deeds speak for themselves. Lord Hein cannot deny the truth of their harms. Too long has it been since I looked on his face. It would be of great comfort to see him again, and no small comfort if you were to join us in the search, I should add. Yeah, maybe another time. I wonder what kind of man Hein is. From what I heard, he's about the same age as me. And then there's Fordola, who isn't a whole lot younger than us both. Like her, he was born and raised in an imperial province. This is all he's ever known. But unlike her, he chose to do something about it. I want to meet him. I want to know why. Maybe. If I understand that, it'll help me to understand a lot of other things. The beloved king returning to urge his countrymen to rise up in rebellion. Not a story you'd ever hear in Charlie or Ulda, is it? Not in those words, perhaps, but Noland's people is so cynical to be wholly immune to inspiration. Singular individuals have the power to move hearts and minds no matter where they go. Doubtless you speak from personal experience. As much as this Lord Hein intrigues us, Dante, there are vital tasks to be attended to here. Preparations for the inevitable assault on Doma Castle, for one. There is also the matter of coordinating our efforts with the Confederacy and our comrades in Kugani, dealing with this troublesome Aetherite. I could go on, but you understand. Aye, so it goes. We all have our responsibilities. For our part, we shall do what we can to aid the Doman Liberation Front in your absence. We will refrain from conducting any large-scale operations in your absence, and instead devote our energies to bolstering our ranks and training our new recruits. When you return, we will be ready for war. If anything happens, if you need us to come back sooner, you'd better contact us. Noble sacrifices are a last resort, remember? Follow me, my friends. We have many miles to travel before we reach Rune. Yeah, take these for the road. It's simple fare, but it's the least we can do for you after what you did for us. It may be stupid and naive of me to say this, but I will. When you come back, we'll finish what we started. We'll beat the Imperials and we'll win our freedom. So, don't keep us waiting too long.
I would expect no less of Bahamut's conqueror. Prepare the airship. His Radiance will not object. We have fulfilled our obligations here. I would see this prize for myself. Do you understand why I appointed you to act in my stead? You, whose only accomplishment was to whisper the right words in the right ear. Because of your petty hatreds, they render you the perfect instrument to bleed your kinsman of hope, to make an example of Doma, such as was ordered. Listen well. If you yield Doma to the rebels, you will not be given another chance to beg forgiveness. Do your duty, now. Or die with the rest of them.
Are you all right, my lady? That was uncalled for. Oh!
Oof, bitch slap.
They say your Eorzean is helping the rebels. I want him dead. I want his friends dead. I want the heads of everyone he knows and loves mounted on the castle walls.
Bit extreme.
You mean I can finally go after him? I've been waiting for this chance. I promise you, my lady, he won't escape this time. Not this time, oh no.
I can't wait to be rid of you, weirdo. You're nothing but a brute.
Aye, this is the place. When his shade was banished, you swore to leave this life behind. And yet here you are.
Hey, it's our boy Estinian.
Work of the eyes. What choice do you have but to end it? Or so the boy would say. Damn you, Alphino.
Looks like Estinian's finally getting things sorted. If all are ready, let us depart for reunion in the Azim Star. Our route will be somewhat circuitous. We will need to return to the Ruby Sea and head north along the coast past Izari. Man, another white hair elf adds that to the 60,000 page list of white hair elves. You're not wrong, that's the thing. I wonder what these quests give me. Grab everything while we can. This is definitely gotta be for something, because if it's a blue quest, it usually gives you like a dungeon or gives you some sort of feature to use. So I wonder what this is gonna actually give us. Let's do this one. Also, I love the name of the quest, Courage the Cowardly Lupin. Dizazi says, I'm not much of a fighter. My bite is as soft as a Moogle's. Rip. No further business with me. I must head off to grind some herbs to make mother's meat. That happens real quick, but okay. So I need to be heading out. Also, what are you on about? You knew that Estinian was a white-haired elf. You've seen him before. The Azure Dragoon. Oh shit. Ooh, bit of vertigo though. Oh, that made me feel a bit sickish. Yes! The guy that was always trying to get the eyes of Nidhogg, who ended up turning into Nidhogg's shade at the end of Heaven's Ward. Well, not at the end, but in the middle of Heaven's Ward's post-game stuff. The end of the Dragon Song Wall. The one who journeyed with us to go see Chris Velgard. Yeah, it's him. I'd hardly class him as an opponent. Why are you on about the eyes of Nidhogg? Yes, yes, you have business with us? Seedling and wood vinegar. Hey. This is definitely gonna lead us to something. It's got to. That's the whole point of these blue quests. Might lead us to actually doing clan quests for these lot, which would be quite good. My pride, my passion. This is a collection of everything I have come together to own. It's quite remarkable, is it not? Amazing, astounding. Here we have grilled mayflies. Oh, and here's some desiccated toad. And this lovely vase here simply begs to have things placed within it, does it not? Yes, yes, it does. Well, what do you think? Can that be honest? Be true. What do I see that will fetch a fair price at market, That'll be nice. Another way to obtain what people desire. I am destined to be a merchant of renown. Bless him. People eat fish, and so it stands to reason they must buy them, purchase them. I will take to fishing to provision my own supply, my own stock. I will bring my catch to you, Dante, and with your adventure and wisdom, you can tell me which fish will sell and which will not. Ooh, bad idea, because I just tend to sell them, like, you know. That reminds me, now that I've done a few quests, I'm actually able to do the, I'm able to carry on with the Fisher quests. Gyorin better be thankful for what I'm doing here. Gordon, that better have been everything. Guess not. Sorry, but yeah, I'll find out she cares about the food. Ouch. I was like, hold up, what the fuck? Is that literally called fresh flesh? You have some issues growing. Guess while I'm here, I might as well do Kodabana as well. Oh, hold on. Just remembered I got you. Guess if we get rid of third eye, and let's see. Guess get rid of sprint. I think Gordon died. No, never mind. Alright, we're nearly back to Gionin. And let's see if we get anything special after all this. Like, I don't mind the choices of getting some extra gear, but it's all like level 64 stuff, so it's like, it doesn't really do anything. I'll happily take all the other things out. Show me new money. The frick? There are so many ways to make most fortune, and I've tried them all. But I have yet to meet with any success. So I want to ask you, Goff, if you were in my baubles, what would you do? Do you know of any path I can walk to quick growth? Do you know of the ruins that lie to the east of here? They were once a Garlean stronghold. Within them there still remain all manner of weapons, relics from the days of war. There just might be some treasure there. Weapons so fine they would put even the smiths of Doma to shame. I cannot say for sure. But what I can say for sure is this: those ruins and the way to them are filled with peril. Lupin-turned looters prowl the place. Monstrous hounds called Tao Quan lurk in the shadows. There is no wealth to be had in death, Gyori. Oh no, we should not go to this place. Gyoren, are you sure you should go to such a place? What's that one? I need like an actual target for that one. Water spray. Let's try it out on you then. Okay. Jordan. He's got himself trouble with some authoritism. Alright, that thing needs to go. Monk time. This fish is taking us all over the place. This better be worth it. Slash. Good luck, Lola. Good luck. Jesus. Hey, wait, which cave? You'll have to remind me because there's loads of caves in Odyssey. You guys clearly are leading to something. Oh, you've only just cleared it? What the hell, my dude? I know you're on nightmare mode, but still. Jesus Christ. Okay, Yamakage's in. Teleporting now. Oh, boy. Jesus Christ. You're making me want to play Assassin's Creed now as well. And do it again on like the highest difficulty again. The other thing is, I don't think I've got the storage for Odyssey just yet. I'll have to like, you know, wait until I've got that hard drive. It's either that or I uninstall Valhalla and download Odyssey. To which I frankly want to do neither of. Yeah. Well, I need the hard drive, so. Because I don't think I've got the space for it. All this back and forth, Jesus. Yeah, because obviously Odyssey doesn't have multiplayer. There's no more of them, yeah? Right, okay. We'll have to go see Kurabana then. Go help him out, and then we'll just get on with the main mission. And if Kurabana has anything else afterwards, I'll just do it off screen. Because I'm getting close to where I want to be, I'm not gonna lie. Like, seeing Lord Hein is where I want to get to. Okay, yeah, no, I'm carrying on. Alright, rather than spending ages walking to Isari, I'm just gonna teleport to the Ruby Sea and fly there. Sorry it took so long. From here we will turn north until we arrive at a cave, through which we must pass in order to reach the Azim Step. Say hello to the Azim Step.
I remember the emptiness, vast and endless. The Azim Steppe, home to countless roaming tribes. A sacred land, watched over by elder gods. Here, we would find Doma's salvation.
As well as a lush and beautiful countryside.
With the wind at our backs, we walked on, in search of hope, in search of him.
Actually, those who feel in reunion are more welcome in the mosque. Currently, there's not much better. see Aether coming. Welcome to reunion, my friends. Here's where we will begin our search for Lord High. I'd say we'll do 1 or 2 more missions and then end off. When I last spoke with Lord Hine, he said he spent much time in these mappers. I had hopes we might find him here today, but alas. Hey Yukari, I've been meaning to ask. There are an awful lot of Zayla here, aren't there? Oh, I assumed you knew. The Asian steppe has been home to the nomadic tribes of the Zali since antiquity. More than 50 roam these lands, and though they do not constitute a nation, there is a hierarchy of sorts, determined through ritual combat. Funny, if they're so busy fighting each other, you'd think the Empire would be able to march in and take the steppe with ease. I wonder why they haven't. Why indeed, Luce, why indeed? Perhaps they see little value in it, especially given the fierce reputation of the Zayli warriors, who would fight tooth and nail to oppose them. These arms were not made for men. The soil is thin and the weather unforgiving. The Zayla have found ways to survive, it is true, but they are made of sterner stuff than most Imperials, conscript or citizen. Thanks for taking the time to explain. Sounds like I've got a lot to learn. Later, I mean, we're meant to be looking for Hine. People from many tribes gather in the Union to trade goods and information. I should be surprised if we cannot learn something of value here. Let us make our inquiries separately. Dante, why don't you speak with some of the merchants here? Buzz, fresh buzz, your choice alarm or doors or Zol. Guaranteed to satisfy. How many will you have, sir? Eh? A Doman? Unless another Daskar is keeping him in her yurt, he is not here. Not fool her, if she took a Doma for a husband. But enough about Domas, let us speak of Buzz instead. Surely your mother or father made you some while you were little? A Zayla who never eats birds is never a whole Zayla. Oh, that's true, yeah. They are sort of dragon-like in aspects, I think. Yeah, these are Aura. Zayla's the tribe. What fortune you have come to hit. You have to come hither at this time, freshly slaughtered, every cut available on request, of blood sausages. If you desire only a snack, a Doman. Poor meat they make Domans. I jest. I did see a young mole in the company of one some few days ago. Oh. Dun, 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 dun. So yeah, this would most likely be like Dante's homeland. Now that he's a Zayla, Aura. Nor of the Zayla tribe. Roasted fish with pumpkin. Exotic foreign delicacy cooked to perfection. Beloved without the step. Come. You seek Domans, then you are coming to the wrong place, my friend. Delicious as my foodstuffs are, they find little favor with those from the south. Now, if it were Godo you were looking for, on the other hand, then I might be able to hope they flock to my stall. I'm gonna ask her the hell she was riding. Looked like some sort of electric chicken. We brought you a new brush, my beloved, so smooth and silky, your mane shall be the envy of every other man. Say again, you are seeking who? The Doman? I know of whom you speak. He comes and goes with a mole girl. Though I could not describe her, I only know that she is mole because I heard them talking as I passed. I am Ura, if you must know. Come down from the mountains in the north, if there is nothing else. There we go, we found our mole. Can't leave a union without our kinsman. Ooh. So she's in need of whisper root. I could probably pay for the entire thing myself too. Season for war. Gods favor you more than you know. Ogden rarely have need of such herbs, so my stock is limited. Had you come a day earlier or later, I would have known.
Hey! How goes the search? Any luck?
Found them all right here.
What fortune to meet a friend of the young master!
Well met, Cyrena. If you have an inkling as to the current whereabouts of Lord Hien, we should be most grateful for your assistance.
Oh, please! It is I who should be grateful.
Why is that?
Hold! What is this? I came first, you second! Know you to whom you speak? All people of the steppe should. Or have you fought so much that you have forgotten the fate of your superiors? Superiors? I spit on your superiority, little prince! Twisted and mad as sand devils your kind are!
Those two don't seem to like each other very much.
Those boys are of the Oranir and Dothal, the two strongest tribes. The children of Azim are destined to rule, so they declare to all who will listen. Their word is law. For now, grand, flamboyant fighters, but deadly, very deadly. He prances as a horse, as do his brothers after their many recent victories. The Undying ones too are strong, fearless, and vicious. They often reigned in the past. Now they are sorely tested. Ah, the master of the markets. He is Castir. To fight in reunion is forbidden, and to break the peace is to be banished forever. This he says without words, for words are lies to the Castir. They do not speak.
That's interesting. And all these different tribes share the same lands, do they? No wonder it's tense.
I shall look for you on the field at the Nardum. Mark my words! As shall I. Mayhap I shall take 11 more Dothal heads to make a dozen with yours. I look forward to the day!
The dispute will be settled at the Nardum?
A great battle held on the final day of the Sahan-San. During this time, all bonds of hierarchy are broken. All Zayla are equal and free to prepare for the fight. The tribe which triumphs in the Nardum rules until the next Sahan-San. Which in these lands is now.
Ah, so that is what they call the custom. I presume your tribe will also be taking part?
Not all seek the Dawn Throne. Some are satisfied with their lot. Others, like the Castir, have reason to remain neutral. Them all are lambs among wolves. Long were we content to remain apart and live quietly, but... Never mind that. You seek Hien, yes? I know where he may be.
That's something she's not telling us. According to our version, there we nursed him back to health. Afterwards he chose to remain, that he may repay us for our kindness. Doma set much store by honor and shame, so at first I did not question him. Here he has grown fond of this place. It affords him a view of the markets in the town.
The Kami are merciful! My lord Hien, I see you are alive and well.
Ah, you are come sooner than expected. So, my blade or my head? Which would you have of me?
The people of Yansha remain loyal to Doma. I have seen the fire in their eyes. They are ready to rise up and fight. The time is ripe, my lord. Return with us, blade in hand, and lead Doma to freedom.
Naught less than liberty will suffice, then. A pity. It will prove far more difficult to deliver than my head. But if my people wish to pursue an impossible dream, then who am I to deny them? You giddy, go Setsu, and
God, he is young. And to think he's fucking royalty.
The scions of the Seventh Dawn, my lord. Good and true friends who opened their hearts and homes to us when we fled to Eorzea. Far across the sea they have journeyed to stand with us in the fight for Doman liberation. To oppose the Empire, as they have in the West, where they are lauded as heroes for their many deeds.
Say no more, Yugiri. Say no more. I observed how you helped Cyrilla, to whom I am deeply indebted. For that and for the aid you provided my people, you have my deepest gratitude. There is no doubting your strength nor your character. It would be my honor to fight by your side. So, what of Doma? Arise, my friends, and tell me of our home. I have made my decision. You, Giddy. I bid you return to Yansha and take charge of our forces in preparation for my homecoming. As for our esteemed guests, I would ask that you remain here with me. I sense you will be a great help in the coming days.
Your will is my command, my lord, but how much longer do you intend to stay?
Oh, only until I have won the contest? I mean to return at the head of the Zayla army.
Excuse me, what?
You mean to participate in the Narden?
Have you a better idea? Consider how soundly we were defeated before. The Imperials may have since grown weaker, but we are weaker still. 'Twould be folly to challenge them without first supplementing our forces, so yes, I intend to win the Narden and enlist the aid of every able-bodied Zayla I can. Furthermore, by championing the Mole in the contest, I can at last repay their kindness. Lest you forget they saved me from certain death, and a man who suffers such debts to go unpaid is without honor and unfit to lead.
Just so, just so. Our lord has spoken, Yugiri. But take heart. I shall keep him safe. And should it come to it, bring him back by force.
This is no laughing matter, Gosetsu. But if these are my orders, very well. Once more I place my faith in you. Pray look after them both.
Looks like it's up to us then. Though it does seem a bit risky. Isn't Hien meant to be the next king of Doma or something?
So they say. Though in truth I am but a pale reflection of my late father. All the more reason to entreat your assistance. For ours is an impossible dream. To set in motion a revolution that will rattle the very firmament and shake off the yoke of the most powerful empire in the world.
Dante Havoc, was it? Once again, allow me to thank you for your many deeds in service to Doma. For 25 years did my father rule in name only. My rule, if one would deign to call it that, has been naught in comparison. That changes now. We have a purpose and a plan, and after we take to the battlefield together, we will have victory as well. But you are a practical man, I can tell. Disinclined to trust in words when actions speak truer, I can relate. Right, we are going to end off there. I'm going to end off with this beautiful scenery as well. So, yes, I will be ending off the stream here. I shall obviously do some grinding off screen when I can to get Ace occurrence, levels in classes. So, yeah. Until next week, I shall see you then. Goodbye.